Hey guys, Nosco Pesmati here, and just wanted to re-update one of my videos. I'll put it in the description. But Oregon, October 25th, an article by Tyler Rodgeway. He was reading an account on Reddit. Last plane to see the object descended into Portland. This is the Oregon incident where the UFO was sighted. When I was talking about that the jet fighter pilot saw the thing flying in the sky, I was wrong because I didn't understand the story at the time. Apparently, the last plane that descended into Portland was a pilot of a commercial airliner, and that the airline crews of the commercial airliners, whatever, the companies flying around commercially, were seeing the flying white flying object, and they were communicating in between towers, uh, like displaying like what they saw. And before the last plane descended into Portland, um, the Seattle Center launched its F-15s, um, into or cleared the pilots for launch, but it wasn't clear to the tower that the pilots were even cleared for launch, and no one knows when the F-15s even left the hangar. So basically, um, the pilots of the commercial airliners were the only ones to see the flying object. Really, um, the tower control centers for the commercial airliners were kind of picking up the flying object here and there, not really. And when the Seattle Center F-15Cs launched into the sky to chase after the object, it was already gone before they got to their coordinates. MysteriousUniverse.org says November 17th, 2017, a white aircraft traveling between 35,000 and 45,000 feet. Okay. This one is an update about the microchips. www.microchips. Sorry, www.theguardian.com. An article by Kala Wahalquist. Tuesday, 31st October 2017. It's the size of a grain of rice, usually inserted between the thumb and the index finger. These two fingers. With a needle using thickness like a body piercing. Experts, expert Kayla Heffernan says it feels like getting a drip. Incision heals in a few days, giving people the ability to open doors with the motion of a hand, like your home. Encased in inert glass capsule, commercial ones today only large enough to hold one access code. Heffernan goes on to say that there it requires a bit of this is a quote, obviously that requires a bit of microelectronics and physical mechanical work, and that's not accessible for everyone, end quote. Microchips give people near field communication capabilities, NFC. They can also be reprogrammed. Concerns raised that the chips would allow employees to be tracked by companies, like their productivity and how many bathroom breaks they are taking. But Heffernan says that more that's more of a Heffernan quotes, that's more of a reflection of science fiction obsessed news reporters than any actual privacy risks, end quote. Quote, the chip has no tracking capabilities, end quote. Quote, they don't have battery and they don't have GPS sensors. Dot dot dot. If someone was going to track you, they'd use your phone. End quote. Uh, Current models of microchips are much more sophisticated than those embedded in the necks of most household pets. For 2 decades, Instructables.com by Metrogdor22. RFID chips can be tracked across the room. Active RFID chips are similar to passive battery, except that they require a. Oh, sorry. Let me say that again. Can be tracked across the room. Active RFID chips are similar to passive RFID chips, except that they require a battery.